What is up, everybody? In today's video we are going to get the oil pan all set up for the K24 and try to get the engine prepped to go into the car. Obviously it doesn't have the transmission, but might as well set it in the car and really have the dream come true. I'm going to close the garage to get some better sound quality, hopefully. But all that in today's episode. My name is Ryan. This is Project Race Car. Let's get into it. So off camera, I decided to just put the motor mounts in, the like rubber mounts, and then back here, I decided to put these on off camera, the actual motor mounts, just because it's somewhat boring. But again, these are some beautiful pieces. And they fit up quite nicely. This one just fits up from the bottom and then has the two spacers here. But to be able to fit this oil pan on, we need to modify the windage tray, and if we look at the actual details on the thing, we have to cut right here all the way down and then trim this off. You guys can see that I started, but the stupid things broke. So I got more cut-off wheels, and we are going to trim this down and get this off today. Cool. Then just cut a little bit of that, cut a little bit of that, and it looks like that. Nice and easy. So you'll just have to trim a little bit. I'm gonna try to clean up these edges off camera, just so that there's no like crazy metal on there, and then we will put this back on the car. I went ahead and off camera, I just kind of got a lot of the Honda Bond off, and I got a Scotch-Brite pad to just kind of finish that off and get all the Honda Bond off. And then we'll be able to put the windage tray back on. Again, I trimmed it. I think it's enough. I hope it's enough. And then we will fit on the oil pan and really go for it. So I went through and scuffed all of the stuff off, the old Honda Bond, and it looks pretty good now. So now we are going to get some degreaser and just wipe off this surface and make sure that it's all clean and ready to be mated. Scratch that. First, we are actually going to put on the windage tray to cover all this up. I'm going to make sure to clean the windage tray because there's a whole bunch of like just stuff on it, so I don't want this destroying the motor in the process. Okay, it is the following day. I had to get some stuff done, but today we are going to make sure that we finish getting the oil pan on the K24. So let me reiterate what we have done to get this motor into the car. So normally you are going to have this full front end off because you need to redo the RSX oil pump, but since that is already done on this motor, I don't want to take the crank off again because that is somewhat of an obnoxious job. So we are going to be able to try to get this this one. There is one bolt on this side, but I should have enough, first of all, pressure from here and this one, and then be able to get this one tight enough to go down. So every other one is going to be easy, but we have the motor mounts on, all of them in the right place. This one has the motor mounts on as well, and again, looking good and tightened up, right? So we got the spacers on there just to get everything tight. And then now we are going to put some RTV on the oil pan, let it sit for a minute, and then slap it on. I'm going to get some degreaser and wipe down the surfaces of both the block and the oil pan. Okay, for inside the oil pan, we got the front sump on. This is a gasketless surface. And then we also got the windage trade trimmed down, and it's just gonna take a couple inches off. And then we also got the hole plugged for the drainage system. So once that is all done, I went ahead and wiped this off. So let's get some high temperature Honda Bond on the oil pan and get it ready to get dropped in. On the actual instructions, it has the bolt list and where all of these bolts go. So we will put that on when we get it all set. Okay, so the back half of the Honda Bond just exploded, so I decided to just do arts and crafts and paint all this on. And it looks really good. I'm going to throw it on the motor and then start sealing this bad boy up. After all the bolts are in there, I'm going to just do a cross pattern and just call it good. They're only supposed to be torqued to like 9 foot-pounds, so really, really light. Just enough pressure to really keep it on there. The Honda Bond honestly does a lot. That thing was impossible to get off because of the Honda Bond on there. So it should do a pretty decent job, and we're gonna wait a minute before we start torquing these things down to make sure that it has a good seal on there. Okay, I got all the bolts tightened down. We got some Honda Bond coming out the sides. Hopefully that's good. I tried not to over torque them or anything, and I think that I got a good enough seal on the gasket. Hopefully we will find out, I guess. But the oil pan is on, the motor mounts are on, the motor mounts are in the car, the bushings, and I think once this dries, we will be able to test fit the motor in the car. That's very exciting stuff. I don't believe that there is anything else that you need to do with the motor besides the RSX oil pump and the VTC gear. It is a pretty simple setup and very easy to do. Just slap some stuff on, slap the oil pan on, and then throw it in the car. It's front sump now. So once that dries, which I'm gonna let it cure for a day, then we can test fit it inside the car, which will be very exciting to see how much room we actually have. So unfortunately the camera died yesterday, which is why I did the sick outfit change. I'm working on getting more parts for the E30 and for the build. Obviously it's gonna need a lot of parts, but so far it's looking really good. It's coming together very nicely. Let's take a peek at the engine. So I flipped this bad boy upright, and you can see all the gasket is hardened, which is good. I believe that it needs a couple days to set, but all the things are torqued down. I guess the only way to really see if it does leak is to throw some oil in there. But it should be really good. It looks nice all upright. Again, these motor mounts are on. Everything seems good, and yeah, I do want to paint the valve cover. I'm thinking, here's my thought. I'm thinking we go with a white valve cover, because Acura, their racing team, and BMW, their racing team, both white, right? Isn't that cool? So that's my thought. Let me know what you guys think in the comments down below. But I believe that that is going to end it for today's episode. If you guys have been enjoying the series, and if you guys have any questions about the K-Series swap, I'm no expert, but I will try my best to answer any questions. Please feel free to leave them in the comments down below. But until next time, my name is Ryan. This is Project Race Car. Have an amazing day. Peace.